At Reporting Guru, we always get asked, what reporting solution is right for you and your organization? Well, there's lots of variables, there's lots of questions you need to ask yourself to answer this question, because there's lots of different reporting solutions out there. First off, where's your data stored? I mean, do you have a standard database already that the data's in? Is it in SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, or some other database? Is it file-based like QuickBooks or Excel? Is your data located on the web, just purely in Excel, or maybe is it in various locations? Is it in multiple databases? You just need to know where your data is stored, because you're going to need to pull the data out of one of those systems or all those systems in order to produce the reports you need. How much data do you have? Does it need to be pre-aggregated? Are we talking millions and millions of transactions? And or can we connect directly to the database? Or does there need to be a reporting layer like a cube, or something such as analysis services, to have an in-between layer so that you can connect to that and you're not connecting directly to your application database? Does the data need to be real time? Or is it okay to have data from the night before? Sometimes there's such large amounts of data. If the data is not pre-compiled, then it's sometimes hard to have that data all real time. Or maybe what you're extracting the data from takes a while to extract it to get it to the reporting database. How will end users run the reports? Are we just talking about one person running a report on their machine and then emailing it? So maybe something such as Crystal reports, where they just run the report, they produce a PDF or an Excel file, and they email it to the executives. Then the executives then responds and says, "Okay, what about from this angle?" While cumbersome, a lot of companies still do it that way. Um, what I would suggest is something like have a web-based portal so that your end users can go to that portal and have it secure so that they put in their username and password, they have access to the reports that they were given access to, and then they can run those reports. And so they can choose different filters, and the reports can be parameterized so that maybe it's for a particular client, a quarter, a year, whatever. Then they can rerun that report versus sending back report files back and forth. And also having a web-based portal allows everything to be centralized. What type of end user functionality are you looking for? Again, are you going to have it where they rerun the report with different parameters, like in a web-based portal? Or do you want like some extreme interactivity with like sliders, gauges, something like Excel, or maybe like an Excel pivot table? And there's definitely solutions that have extreme interactivity within a web-based browser, but you just need to take that into consideration, because solutions such as like maybe Crystal or SQL Server maybe don't have that real extreme interactivity, and they just might they have visualizations such as graphs and tables, but you'll go run the report, then you want to maybe choose a different date range, you rerun the report, versus something like Tableau, for instance. You're going to go in and run the report, and then you can then manipulate a slider or uncheck boxes or whatever, and then that on the fly changes your report. What type of output are you looking for? I mean, are the reports just going to be run on the web? After they run on the web, do you want to be able to export them to a PDF, to Excel? These are things you need to definitely take in consideration of the reporting solution that you choose. And finally, what's your budget? I mean, how much are you wanting to spend on this reporting solution? Because you're going to need to get your data into some type of reporting database, or be able to connect directly to that where the data is stored and pull it into a reporting interface. So that takes time. Do you want to just spend money on the services to do that, or do you, how much do you have allocated for the actual software itself? How many users do you have? How much data? Are we talking about a really, really large database? And back to where's the data located? Are we talking about many different databases, or are we talking about just one database? And then even if it's in one database, are we talking about thousands and thousands of tables, or just 10 tables? So that gives us an idea of the complexity of extracting the data out of these data storage systems. How important is the visualization portion of it? Do you want something that's real flashy and extremely interactive, or are you looking to just have some basic tabular reports? So anyway, that was a brief overview of the questions you need to ask yourself and your organization so that you can determine what reporting solution is right for you. We have different videos that we give an overview of all the various reporting systems out there. Well, not all of them, because there's a lot of them. We just try to pick out different ones that we use and just give a general overview. Thank you.